Good evening, Zagville. Welcome back to the McCarthy Athletic Center, home of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone out there. And before we can get on with that business, we got one more game to get in the books. Zags now ranked number 13 in the nation. They welcome in the Bison of Bucknell University out of the Patriot League. You're inside the arena, and now you're courtside. Nice to see an 8-3 record now. And Christmas break is up next for the Zags, and then they're on to the UCLA Bruins. We're underway. Greg Heister, Richard Fox here at the McCarthy Athletic Center, game number 12 on this schedule for Gonzaga. That is Caleb Battle with the basketball. And now Nembhard off the screen. Back to Caleb. Ike posting up. Here's Ajayi, the open three off the front of the rim. Loose ball. Rebound earned by Josh Basco.
You don't mind that possession for Gonzaga. The ball moved. Swung the ball, ended up getting a good look for Ajayi. He's not able to knock him down here to start the year, much like Ben Gregg, but you got to think those are going to start going in.
And a quick shot, that's off the back of the rim. Bajic missed it, and it's Gonzaga ball. And here are the lineups. There's Williamson down there at the bottom. Spadone is playing for Bucknell, one of their better players, out for the season after a loss against Maryland, torn ACL, so he stepped into a role. Graham Ike. This is Spadone. And there you see the big man, Williamson. We were told prior to the game that he will pop out, shoot 7 or 8 of those a game.
Yeah, shot better than 32% last year. Struggling to start this year, only 21%, 6 of 28. But you see that skill level out of Latvia. He can really stretch you out defensively.
And Battle trying to answer along on that shot. Ike offensive rebound, put back over Williamson.
There was a bit of a hangover, some disappointment. As a staff, you want them to just turn the page. We've got a new opportunity in front of us. Gonzaga certainly got it going as Ike, nice touch there inside the free throw line. Once Gonzaga got going, Nichols just didn't.
Resume. It's overdue. Graham Ike. Got to get it out of there. 8 to shoot. Battle the drive back to Graham. And his 4th make from downtown. Ike explodes for Gonzaga.
So much of your career, you're trying to guard that left shoulder for a guy who wants to get to the right-hand jump hook. You know, all of a sudden you got to play 40 minutes where you've got to play against a guy who's doing the opposite of what you're just grown accustomed to. So your team, your coach can tell you, oh.
Out of a little town in the central part of Pennsylvania, about an hour and a half from State College. By the way, Penn State, big victory today in their opening matchup in the college football playoff. Here's Williamson on Gregg, showing some power there and scored off the glass. Not sure we expected that. Best, like all Zag teams over this 20-plus year run, it just seems like the points come so easy. This one's got these little hiccups, right, where it struggles to score at times. There's Williamson. We were told prior to this game that he's not a guy that plays with toughness. It's not the guy I'm seeing.
Bad scout. Bad scout. I mean, Gregg is doing a good job of trying to stand him up.
Here's Ben Gregg, open 3, big-time shot, tied at 12.
And that's going to come for Ben. He was too good shooting the ball last year from 3, just his 4th make of the year. But back to your point about Williamson, I mean, you're seeing he's got the ability to back you down and finish.
And there's Jaden Williams hanging in the air. Boy, he's been a spark zone. And now another opportunity for the Bison. Up by 2, Ben Gregg. Great anticipation there. Hickman on the floor for Gonzaga. So a smaller lineup, do we call that, with Hickman, Nembhard, and Stromer. Here's Ben Gregg, corner. Corner 3. Ben's got 2 from downtown.
Shot in Ajayi as well. Now you've got a guy at the 4 spot. They haven't had that all year.
Yeah.
Both of them have really struggled from behind the arc.
Braden Huff had an open look there. He'll take it to the rim instead, off the feed from Hickman. And Braden Huff showing.
That's a difficult shot over Huff.
And Huff with a huge size advantage inside on Spadone. Ben Gregg took the 3 instead. An explosion down the lane. And the turnover. Braden Huff leads the break, spins into the paint. Left hand, falls short, but free throws coming.
Just casually. We certainly saw that against Connecticut, where teams at that level.
I like the sounds of that.
He's already quite difficult, as you know.
But certainly has the ability to shoot it at a high clip.
Yeah, he's now 4 of 16 on the year. I mean, he certainly has that skill.
It'll get there.
It'll get there, but that's early in the clock. I mean, I think as a staff, you'd like them just to be a little more patient.
And that one rattles in from Elvin Edmonds from Hopewell, Virginia.
Edmonds just 4 of 27 for that one. Nice looking shot as Nembhard just pushes it. I mean, how quickly off a made three, Gonzaga is right down.
Ball picked up. Gonzaga, a lot of energy on the defensive end right now.
Yeah, right up into the ball, trying to make Edmonds uncomfortable. We see, look how Ajayi just stays with him, now gets back. Very active.
Basco may have gotten away with a little shove there. The bounce pass to Pip Ajayi, and he scores. It's 20-19 GU. Ike will go to the free throw line. Graham scored the first 9 points of this game.
You know, for the collective, it's just super important.
That could help it too.
Yeah, maybe.
And wide open. Missed the three. Ajayi with a physical rebound. And has to kick it out and a reset for GU. Back to Graham now. Here's Nembhard. Zags keep getting open threes at the top of the key.
Yeah, I like that three. You get the ball into Graham. You know, he's drawn not only a lot of attention, but a lot of eyeballs. You know, and Brian can just step into that three and be awfully comfortable.
And Nembhard with the takeaway. He'll take it the distance and lay it in. Nembhard with 7. Timeout, Bison. Gonzaga's taken 13 shots from 3. 10 shots from the rest of the field, the rest of the floor. Make it 11 now. They've taken more threes than 2s. You get a lot of long rebounds that way.
Yep. And Gonzaga's not hit him at a high clip.
And again, battle. Oh, wow. Caleb went to the floor. Caleb's still looking for his first point of the game. He'll get it right there. Williamson again, not even looking at the three that time. Ike was out there. Skip to the corner. 4 to shoot. Williamson trying to create some space with Ike. Drives, reverse. And how about that by the 7?
And they've got solid guard play, and at that the level of that conference, they're going to win a lot of games. And a ton of experience coming back, which you and I both think is a huge part of being successful. What patience there from Gonzaga. Ball gets to the baseline on the right side of the floor with Greg. Kicks it out, quick swing, you get a wide open three.
Nolan's first field goal. Gonzaga's largest lead now at 11. 3:05 to play in the first half. Williamson the catch. And he'll shoot a couple. Foul on Braden Huff.
Sheer. You know, I think at times can struggle with fouls. You know, and we've seen how physical he is. Got good hands. Can put it on the ground. His percentage isn't great from 3, but certainly.
Ben Gregg in the corner. Trying to work into a shot. Jump hook.
No difference. 3-10.
It's hard to hide from the world these days, Richard. Ben Gregg open 3-corner. And rebound Edmonds ahead of steam. Right at Nembhard, and Ben Gregg from the weak side sends it to Cheney. Boy, did he sell out defensively on that to get to that ball. Ryan into the corner. Stromer. Quick trigger on the 3. It's long. Huff was being held, but still got the rebound. And now he goes to work. Right-handed jump hook won't go. Stromer the rebound. Here's Nembhard. He'll drive into the corner, and he's fouled by Williams. So
up front.
You said earlier about, you know, if you can develop that right hand, next level.
I'm talking about the next evolution of his development, like where he's going, with the improvement he's made on this end of the floor this year compared to last year. I mean, you just expect the improvement to continue to be there.
Good movement here by the Bison. Step back 3 on the way from Basco. Boy, that was some sharp movement there for Bucknell.
Excellent possession there for Bucknell. Just the way the ball moved, just snapping around the perimeter.
Bajic working on Ben Gregg, or vice versa. And Gregg's jump hook, he's into double digits now with 10.
Yeah, I just like his approach, and maybe just seeing the 3-point shot go in a couple times, but he's been searching, hunting out those touches.
Edmonds. Step back three. Back to back. Everyone possible hunting down the truth. So one saw that last shot as a 2, another one saw it as a 3. Spadone shot at the horn, off the rim. So we've got either a 10-point Gonzaga advantage that they leave the top 10 the rest of the year.
No, I don't. You know, I do think the league is, you know, they're by far and away the best team in the WCC. That's not to say they're just going to run the table. It's a nice little drive and scoop shot there from Nolan.
Alan Ajayi. Battle with it. Kind of put a cap on our WCC halftime report there as Nembhard lines up the 3, missed it long. Ike, the offensive rebound, spins, hangs. Ike now with 14. Bucknell off to an 0 for 5 start this half. Ike stepping in front of that pass intended for Bajic.
Good recognition from Graham, seeing that Nembhard's at a disadvantage on the low block, and Battle gets it from the 3-point line.
Just another example of how the feet are ready.
Yep.
And I can remember 20 years ago being at a Gonzaga practice and Coach Few just hammering on that. Feet have to be ready.
You want both feet on the ground on the catch, and as we see there, that very similar, about as old. And I read the other day Gonzaga lost to West Virginia
in football,
and then that year West Virginia won the national championship.
Oh wow! Lining up, knocking it down. Brandon McCreesh, sophomore from the Bronx, and Ike the catch. Graham runs the floor, easy 2. He's got 16. Got Stromer in the air. Now he's got him on his hip. Missed the shot inside. Nembhard with quick hands took it away from Bajic, and the lob to Battle doesn't go down. Caleb couldn't quite get up there, and then the run out at the other end contested by Stromer, but Williams with the bucket. There's Stromer, weak side 3. Ball loose, grabbed by Williams, and here comes Bucknell. There's a transition 3, open look, good bucket, Josh Basco.
Basco leading scorer here for the Bison, 14 a game coming in, shooting 34% from the 3-point line.
Ike, baseline jumper, and he's fouled by Ruit Bajic. There's sometimes that's true.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like Huff was there. I mean, the pass has to be perfect. Just swing it.
So don't make it.
I just don't do that.
Okay. Here's Williams. And 3 on the way from Basco. Josh Basco with 8.
Starting to heat up here in the second half is Josh.
Ben Gregg on the floor for GU. Braden Huff. Got that little teardrop.
Yeah, just a unique shot from a center. You know, teardrop floater.
Williams. Way too hard. Poked out by Huff.
Got another one.
And that one goes. 3-point shot.
I don't think we need to dig into that. But thank you.
You're kind of pippy. Hickman.
Inside out. Inside out.
There you go.
Quick delivery inside to Huff. Makes a good decision. Wide open Hickman. It's just interesting that Gonzaga 28-12 inside the edge inside, rather with points in the paint. But Gonzaga's bigs have taken 12 threes.
And Basco's got the range from the corner. He's in the double digits with 11.
He has really gotten going here in the second half.
3 for 4 behind the line.
Yeah, you see why he leads them scoring at 14 a game.
Braden Huff. Double team came. Great catch by Hickman. Threw it to Stromer, and Dusty from the corner.
3.
Wild shot from Josh Basco. Run out Gregg to catch. Can't finish. Here's Williamson at 7 feet tall. Runs the break. Transition 3 is up and through by Brandon. They're just playing.
Bucknell's, yeah, they're not going away.
Gregg. Defense does not pop out. Ben Gregg from downtown is 30, 3 of 7.
Ben does it right there.
And then earns the rebound. But they like the corner three, don't they, Richard?
They do.
Oh, good look. Ben Gregg the three, the rebound, the assist. Double team came. Nembhard skipped to the corner. Hickman lost the ball on the way up, got it back. 4 to shoot. 3 on the way, off the backside of the rim. Ben Gregg, big rebound, up, back, and good. Bloods, they don't get the juice for the victory. So is it responsible for us as a fan base to think that they ought to be playing lights out every time we watch them?
I think as a player, it's time of year. You know, school's been out for 2 weeks.
Nembhard, he's got battle. The lob, oh! Califf, and then hit himself hard on the floor. Califf goes up so high and may have hurt himself off the lob. And Ajayi the rebound, and there's our whistle, and the trainer's over to look, but he's lucky that it didn't.
You know, we were talking about it's just a weird time in the calendar.
You know, he is a high flyer for sure. 6 to shoot for Bucknell. Corner 3.
The zone here from Bucknell.
Ike trying to line up Ajayi. Fall away.
That's good defense. That's just a really good play there from Ike.
And a whistle.
Consistencies over the course of the year and even in game. You know, you look at, and it's just been more, the three-point shot has not been there every night. And even in game, you'll see them knock a few down and then go cold from that.
Boy, how about that dish from Basco to Josh Fulton. Basco with a bounce as he was hauling down the lane. Moving out. Ike, jump shot. Graham Ike's got 25, Richard. Now 11 of 15.
Points in 18 minutes the other night on Wednesday against Nichols. It's been a good week for Graham Ike.
And that's poked out by Ike. Hickman. Nolan Hickman from downtown.
Funny, you talked about every night, you know, the expectations. You know, it's amazing to hear people freaking out or, you know, wanting to, you know, just change everything because a guy has a bad night. I think Graham reminded everybody here this week that when he's right, he's a handful.
Yeah, three-point play possibility. Did have 4 turnovers. That's probably a season high.
I think he had 5 the other night. They obviously need to find another solution at point guard if you're going to turn it over. Stromer.
Tough.
I love that. You know, you see Dusty, he spends so much time, does Dusty, on the perimeter.
From Basco. Here's Braden Huff. He'll drive. Loose ball. Graham. Back comes Brandon McCreesh. And now Williams. Williamson drives. Pins the foul on Braden Huff and a chance for 3. Williamson now with 14. Suk-Yo checks in. Inocente, Emmanuel Inocente, number 5 on the floor as well for Gonzaga. No look, here's June. Assist to Dusty Stromer.
Another night. You just have to be pleased. It's been consistent. Certainly possession here or there where Gonzaga's offense may have bogged down, but now 20 assists to 32 field goals made. And the ball has really moved.
The lob over the head of Braden Huff to Williamson. Noah Williamson now with 16 points. And Hickman another 3. June with the defense, but then the foul and a chance for a Shield Spadone. That's the problem with these games, right? Like, you got to play them. You got to fill the skip at 20. It did now. Here's Stromer. Bounce to Joe Few. Out to June. 3 on the way. Bang! June with 5 quick points off the bench. Assist to Joe Few. Zags up by 23. And then June called for the reach.
Yeah, I mean, it's at this level, and as you kind of move up down the three-point shot at a respectable percentage, I think that part's going to come for him. But you're right. You love his physical profile. He's a team guy, and he can really, really guard. And with his size, he can guard up or down a position and be comfortable.
That rim down. Emmanuel there for the rebound. Inocente from the elbow. Step back jumper. Rebound. Jun Suk Yo. Joe Few into the paint. Looking for an open. And then shoots it. Missed it. Rebounded McCreesh. And Williams, his jump shot is off. Stromer the rebound, and that'll do it. 86-65 going to be the final score. Gonzaga going to get to 9-3 now. They'll get a few days off, enjoy some family time, and I'll bet you late night Christmas or early morning on the 26th, they'll be back at it preparing for the UCLA Bruins, as that is the next game on the schedule on the 28th of December. They might even get a practice in before they send them home.